Yo, Gibbons here.
Hey, Mr. Gibbons.
Mr. Gibbons. It's Quinn Cantara in Albany, New York. How are you, sir?
Hey, man, doing all right.
Hey, so thanks for the time. We're excited to have you in town. Raw Whiskey Tour in town at the Palace on Friday. How you doing, sir?
Man, we doing all the good. We heading your way. Got a big show lined up for you. Got a great show lined up for you.
You bringing that kid Austin Meade?
Oh, we're doing the whole bit.
Awesome.
It's been a long time since sounding like hamburger, huh, Billy?
I'm telling you.
Explain to me, and I think I know from the documentary what Billy Bob Thornton meant when he said seeing you was like seeing Bugs Bunny in person.
Well, we got the one night that we can get out is coming up soon. As you know, end of the month is Halloween, and we can go out.
And talk a little bit about ZZ. Like, I grew up listening to ZZ Top, but honestly, I listened to ZZ Top like crazy. But the ambiguity of the band and, you know, the similarities between you and Dusty visually, was that on purpose?
Well, as the old saying goes, there's nothing like laziness. The only trouble, the only thing to, when you're doing nothing, the only thing to break it is to do something.
I'm going to write these down. These are good.
ZZ Top, Raw Whiskey Tour. So, I mean, I've been reading, and I know the background, but to hear you say it, I guess, was ZZ Top was always going to go on, right? I mean, Dusty was cool with that, right?
Oh, yeah. In fact, we're picking up sticks and laying them down. Our longtime guitar tech stepped up and took the reins on directive from Dusty. Said, "Listen," he said, "give my guitar to that Elwood guy. He knows it inside and out."
So Elwood Francis is taking that slot, and what does that feel like? What does it feel like as a band now?
It's very interesting. As you may know, Dusty used to slap the bass with his fingers. On the other hand, Elwood plays with a pick. So the sound has maintained its identity with a little sharper focus this go-around. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's Billy Gibbons on the phone. It's Quinn Cantara. It's PYX 106. Do you think Dusty would have liked the recent Elvis movie, sir? He's a big fan of Elvis, right?
Without question. It's
okay.
A great picture, and as you point out, Dusty was an Elvis fanatic from day one. Yeah.
How did you get a reoccurring role of you playing yourself on Bones? What was your role on that show, sir?
Oh, yeah. I got to be the mean dad.
But were you in a band?
We don't know. We were kind of the mysterious come and went guy.
But you had the beard, so there was no hiding you on that show.
Well, that's true. I'm still friends with all the folks. Believe it or not, we lasted for 12 years on that program, and I had the opportunity to meet the young lady that played my so-called daughter. Her real dad showed up one day, and he said, "Gee whiz," he said, "so nice to meet you." He said, "I should have been more like you when she was growing up."
Boy, I really love the story of back in the day, you guys opening up for Jimi Hendrix. Can you tell that story, Billy? And subsequently how it went down?
Which band was it?
When you were with Moving Sidewalks. Apologies.
Well, yeah, the Moving Sidewalks. It was really an interesting period. As a matter of fact, the first week of November, we'll see the release of a recently discovered live recording of the Jimi Hendrix Experience. And I happened to be present during that night. This was April 29th of 1969 back in Los Angeles. And, man, what a crazy event that turned out to be. It was the first week of the famous venue called the Forum, and I think there had only been 2 shows prior to the appearance of the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Aretha Franklin opened, followed with Cream, and then the Jimi Hendrix Experience exploded. And you will really get a kick out of hearing these live excursions from the Terrible Trio. It's really cool.
Billy Gibbons here on PYX 106. They're coming, Raw Whiskey Tour, ZZ Top, coming to the Palace on Friday. I know it's still fun. Is it more business now and less fun than it was, 30 years ago? Or is it the same?
That's pretty much the same. We're still taking the stage trying to outguess who's going to make the first mistake.
I mean, you guys are up there having fun. You play to an empty house. You don't really care, do you?
Doesn't matter as long as we got guitar in hand and following that backbeat. That says it all.
Billy Gibbons had his day with the psychedelics and whatnot back in the 60s. You went and found yourself some gurus, did you not, sir?
Oh, yeah. We were following a trend, and someone just recently asked, well, what was the trend? I don't think it's a singular word. I think it's got a plurality that has many sides.
And that's the answer, exactly the answer I was hoping you got.
Would you have more guitars or more cars?
Well, as the old saying goes, one's too many and 100 ain't enough.
Any fun stories for that tour you did with Uncle Kracker back in 2013?
Oh yeah, great guy. Haven't nothing but fine things to say about our buddy. He's still out there doing it, and gosh, what a talent! A great voice. I gotta say, it's really an interesting outing to hear him let it rip. It's pretty cool.
That was the tour with Kid Rock too, I think, right?
Yeah, great show.
Back. Well, you're back in town on Friday. And we know you're going to tear up the Palace. We're looking forward to the show, sir.
Yeah, man. Come on out and bring your dancing shoes. Earplugs are optional.
Well, I'd like to sit in during Shuffle and See if you don't mind, sir.
But there it is. Got it.
Billy Gibbons, everybody, from ZZ Top. It's Quinn Cantara, PYX 106.
Pair of tickets up for grabs at 518-476-9799. Thank you, sir.
Yay, man. Have mercy.